when did you start? When did you took guitar first time in your life?
Ooh, it was a long time ago, around 30 years ago.
30 years
So it's a little bit older than Sepultura. Then sometime after that, I enjoyed the band. So I'm the oldest member, and in December we're gonna be 30 years.
30 years.
That's Sepultura.
I started playing with 7 years old. I started like a little kid playing the drums, and I started already having classes at 7, and at like 9 years old I was really decided that I want to be a drummer for my life, you know. It was around 9 and 10.
How everything starts? I mean, can you tell me some story from your beginnings?
When we kids and we just like the music, you know, and just we used to at the weekends when we have the time off from school, we used to get together with friends just to listen music and to watch videos and to have the band, you know. And then we start to, that was only the weekends, and then start to go like every day, rehearsals every day, and then start to get busy, and we had the record deal, and then it started to change, because then we start to practice to play live, and then we got the chance to have a foreign contract, and then traveling, so, and then start to get more busy and busy every day, you know, and he's still busy nowadays, so, which is very good.
When did you make the decision that you want to become a rock star?
Oh, rock star is difficult to be a rock star, you know. I always want to be a musician, not a rock star, you know. First you need to play well the instrument, you need to be really good at the instrument, and after you think to be a rock star, but but I'm not a rock star, I'm just a musician, I'm just a drummer. But I think that I really decided when I had like 12 years old, 13 years old, something like that, and something that I only can play drums, you know. It's the only thing I can do for life, so I didn't have any other option.
I think that happened after we started to tour outside of the country, when we start really to, you know, to do full tours, and after 1989, then we start to really, you know, take the whole time basically for the band. So it's more and more and more, and after 30 years we still here, so it's good. It's a good feeling.
It's good feeling. Yes. You work like a manager, right?
Yeah, a tour manager. It's a bit different than a manager. A normal manager tries to get the band to different levels and handles different sorts of business and creates opportunities for bands. My job is just to, when we are on tour, to make sure everything runs on schedule, make the schedule, make it run on schedule, and just make sure everybody has the best time possible and that everything works out flawlessly, which it never does, but try. That's basically my job.
How did you meet these guys, and how did you step in the crew?
Yeah, I used to play in other bands in Brazil, like quite famous bands in Brazil. Not bands like famous out of Brazil, but they were really big in Brazil. And Sepultura saw me playing in a festival. We played at the same festival, and they saw me playing. And the last drummer was left in the band, so they called me for an audition, and that's it. And I'm here.
Pretty interesting story.
Well,
I don't know if it's that interesting, but the singer Derek, he's a childhood friend of a guy named Dwid Hellion, and he sings in a band called Integrity, an old hardcore band from Cleveland. And I used to tour a lot with Integrity, did a few tours with them. And I had just finished a tour with a thrash metal band from the States called Warbringer. And the day after I got home, Dwid and I have a favorite rib restaurant in Ghent, Belgium, where I live. And I asked him, hey, let's go for dinner. He said, okay, that's fine. Is it okay if my friend joins me? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I just want to eat ribs. So the day before that day, we played with Warbringer a support slot for Sepultura in Munich. So when I got back to Belgium, went to the rib restaurant, that friend of Dwid turns out to be Derek, and we got drunk, very drunk, and we just had a good time. And of course, we talked business because we all do the same thing. And somehow, a little bit later, they had some issues with whoever had my position before them, and I got an email asking if I could go on tour in 2 weeks. So it's not a lot of time to prepare for a tour, but I said yes.
Maybe do you have some statistic maybe or something on a paper or in computer how many concerts and tours did you have?
No, but I was trying to think that the other day, but I think we can manage it to because with after '89 we start to have everything booked. So you have all the tour books and you can edit after that and maybe have an estimative number like close, but it's been a lot. Yeah, I have no idea, but it's a lot of shows. Usually when you come to Europe and usually America, North America, these types of tour you play almost every day. So right now we have not many days off, and the rest is like playing every day. Most of the time, like each day is in different country. From here we go to, I think, it's either Romania or Bulgaria, and then we go to Macedonia, and Sarajevo, and Denmark. So that's I can remember right now. We just came from Croatia, and it's like this all the time. So.
How long you will be on a tour?
It's 40 days, something like that, 45 days, something like that. 35 shows in 45 days.
How many people work with you and goes on with you on tour?
12 people, I think. 12 people, yeah. 12 or 13, something like that.
So that's a big family.
Oh yeah, not a family. It's like I don't know. It's really crazy because you spend more time with them than your family. You know, they become your friends or part of your family. When you have like a birthday party, you are gonna invite these guys to go to your birthday party. You know, because they are part of your family. But it's really crazy because. Like a family, you don't choose your family, but you can choose this guy. So it's, if a guy is not cool, you don't call him anymore, you know. So
is it hard sometimes to pick girls and groupies who will be in the bus with you?
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, on this type of music, there's not many women, you know. And then when they're really pretty, they always come with a boyfriend. So no chance for the singles.
True. No, I have a girlfriend. She's in Brazil, so. But we have a girl that she works for. She's selling the merchandise stuff, all the T-shirts. She works with us. No groupies.
No groupies.
No.
Do you have maybe some favorite story from the stage or backstage or?
I'm not sure if I'd say that. If I should say
something fun, interesting that happened. Or
the funniest part usually is, well, there's two parts. The two parts I like most is right before the show, especially when the feeling is good, everybody's alright. Paulo starts to go crazy. Everybody knows Paulo's a little bit cuckoo. He's like a really funny guy, and he does crazy stuff, and he just starts dancing and doing all that kind of stuff. With his bass still around him, like doing crazy stuff, and it always like brings me to tears almost. Yeah, he's a really funny guy. And Andreas and I have a ritual that we drink a shot of Jack before every show, unless one of us is feeling not so good, of course. But it's just one of those things. It's I guess it's the only ritual we kind of have. So I don't know, maybe it's dear to me. Yeah, something like that. Those are my favorites. Yeah.
I cannot tell that in the public television. It's forbidden. We have many stories. I can't remember anything right now out of my head, but it's always every day. It's a new story. There's some fun stuff. Most of the time, it's all funny. Just make fun of each other and laugh. That's basically it.
Every day something happens, Every day we have some problems, but my biggest problems that I play in a metal band and I play the drums, and you need to hit really strong. You need to hit with a lot of power, and I'm always breaking stuff. I'm always breaking something, So every day I give a lot of problem to my personal assistant, my hold. I give him a lot of problem every day. I'm always crashing, destroying the drums, the snare head, all the cymbals. I'm always screaming with him every day, like, help me! I think that's fun,
I'm sure that you are a big fan and you listen to Sepultura who knows how many years.
Actually, no.
No? Really?
I mean, I always knew of them, and I knew the history of the band, because when I grew up, we had an MTV channel that played loud music, and it's kind of what I was attracted to when I was younger. So I knew of Sepultura, but I just knew a few of the more well-known songs, like Roots and Rise and Rata Mahata. That's about all of the songs I knew. I knew a little bit more about Soulfly. I shouldn't say this on camera, but it's just one of those things. So yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan, but I absolutely like their music, and they're great guys. And if they're great guys, it always helps for me to appreciate what they're doing more if they're nice persons.
Tell us something more about new album. How long did you create it? How many songs? What's so special about the new album?
Oh, the new album, we had we stayed 1 month creating the album, and then we spent 1 month recording the album, but it was really special because we worked with the producer, Wes Robinson. He's a very well-known guy. He's a very special producer that he helped us a lot. He has the old style of recordings, like he doesn't use computers, he just uses tapes, how it was in the past, So it was really good to work with this guy. And we didn't use metronome on this new album, no click on the album. It's totally free. We recorded live, with everybody playing together live. So I think that's at the same time. So I think that's the big difference from this album from the other ones.
And how long did you create? How many songs and how long did you create?
There's no specific for this record. I think there's 10 or 11. I can't remember right now. But we have some other songs that never went for the record. There's 3 ideas that stay. We kept it out, but we never know. Mike can use in the future, so we never threw anything away. So just kept there.
When I got to know them, got to work with them, I started listening to the back catalogs, all the CDs, all the records they released. And there's a few I don't like as much as others, but then this new one absolutely blew my mind. Absolutely. Like Eloy's drumming, insane. I don't know how to explain it. You remember when I told you I did that support slot with Warbringer for Sepultura? That's the first time I ever saw Eloy drum. I'm not the kind of guy that looks at drummers. I look at, does he have a good front man? How does it sound in general? That's about all I look at when I go to a show. But I was standing side stage, and I caught myself staring at Eloy for 15 minutes, just being in awe of his talent. And he really pushed it on a new record, and you can hear it. Even if you're not an avid rock music listener, you can hear that what he's doing on there is incredible.
Do you have some favorite song maybe?
Oh yes, maybe the first song from the album, Trauma of War. It's a really speed, fast song, and it's really powerful. I like it.
Representing in the name of freedom, get the goal, ready to soar, get the lives of the modern life, I'm looking back to the trace, I can't be alone, I won't be alone, schizophrenic cycle of paranoia.
Is this your first time in Serbia?
Yeah, my first time.
Are you excited?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's always good to see the reaction of the audience in different countries. So we'll be remembered for forever. You know, we always have that in each country. The people, the crowd, they have a different reaction. So it's really good to see it.
Are you happy because you are in Serbia? This is your second time, right?
Second time, yeah. The first time we never played. We just was in a really bad time because we went to Greece. We have to take the boat from south Italy because it was in the middle of the war. So we couldn't cross. We have to go through by boat, and then to fly to Russia, we stopped by plane in Belgrade. In the airport, I remember that the airport was empty. It was only fighting planes all over the field. So it was very scary moments.
Oh man! So that was your.
That was my first big experience here. But we used to play in the. We never came like below. The closest that we came back on that time, I think, was Slovenia. Mm-hmm. But we played very close to the war. I remember that. We played like 50 kilometers. And there was a lot of people from Croatia and from different areas that came to just watch us. But we couldn't go further down because it was too dangerous to go. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that's over and now I have the chance to go everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been here twice before. The first time I was here was with that band Integrity. I've been here 4 times. One time I just drove through it a very, very long time ago, at the beginning of my career. I had to drive through 4 countries, including Serbia, to get to the next show. And I was here with Integrity in Novi Sad. In January, I was here with Ice Earth and Warbringer and Elm Street from Australia. And
show with my story.
oh yeah, I saw the yeah. And now it's my 4th time.
Do you know to speak Serbian maybe a little bit?
Not at all.
Come on, really?
Really, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What you like to know?
What do you say when you meet a girl?
What I say?
Yeah.
Every time something different.
I'm not gonna learn all that, am I? God damn it.
You're beautiful. Would like to teach you?
Yeah, sure.
You're so beautiful. Jako si lepa.
Jako si lepa.
That's good. That's good.
Jako si lepa. All right, I'll use that one.
Just write it down.
Yeah.
Thank you is hvala.
Oh my God.
Hvala.
Hvala.
Yeah,
Hvala.
that's
Okay.
good.
Hvala.
Hvala.
Hvala. You have to. Hvala.
You know to say cheers.
Cheers. What?
Cheers. Živeli.
Živjeli.
Živeli.
Živjeli.
That's good. That's good. Bravo. Did you heard for rakia?
No.
Rakia. You didn't heard for rakia?
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
Raki. Yeah, sure.
Rakia. That's our national alcohol drink
Oh yeah.
made of fruits.
Rakia, yeah.
It's beautiful and healthy.
I'll try it. Yeah. Be
Before-
strong.
before a show.
Yeah, it's good for energy.
What is most important for success of one band like it is?
I think you have to have a little bit of luck, a little bit of be there in the right time and the right moment. If you see the chance, you take the opportunity, But mostly, like you have to play as much as you can live. Sepultura is a band that we play a lot live. We made our career mostly like not only for the records, but it's like the potential of the band to to recreate that on a live environment, and we like to play live. So it's, I think, for musicians, there's no other way to. You have to be on stage, and for not only musicians but art in general, it's not only something that you create and stay in the studio. You have to, see the people play live, play in different stages, and then you get off all your respect and recognition, I think. And you experienced too, so that takes time. It's just nothing you can learn from 1 week or 2 weeks. You have to, never stops. This is a type of job that we only gonna retire when we die. Art is like that. There's no retirement. You keep going every day. Anytime, anywhere. It's just you have to be ready, basically.
There is no secret. Everybody asks me, what's the secret of the success? There is not a secret. There is not like a poison. I don't know. It's a lot of factors that helps. I think that the first one is lucky. You need to be lucky. Something that good people around you, and be persistent, believe in what you want to do. That's it.
What's your plans for the future? Do you have something special?
Wow. How long in the future?
Next 1, 5, 10 years, or
right.
1 to 5.
5 years? I think I want to keep doing this for another 5 years. I definitely want to settle down at one point in my life, but I'm not ready for that yet. It's a hard life touring, so should you fall in love, it's really hard to keep it going. So yeah, I hope to fall in love, have a house, maybe can still keep doing this in some level whatsoever. Maybe I can do it from my house, but not touring, but working in music in general. That's what I like to do.
I have some other projects, but it's most like just for fun, and Sepultura is the main thing. So I'll be doing this as much as I can.
Yeah, we have more tour to do. We have until the end of the year. We have a lot of more shows to do. We are going to South Africa. We are going to Australia. Maybe we are going to US again, and we have more shows to do in South America, in our hometown. And I don't know, next year maybe a new album. It's like a cycle, it's always repeating. New album tour, and that's it.
Do you have maybe some message for people and for musicians from Serbia?
First of all, you should think however you want to think. Like, whoever you are, that's who you should be. Like, don't change it for anyone. As for music, I would say there's a lot more good music in the underground than there is on the radio.
Most important is to just believe in your dreams. If you really think you want to do something, do it. But do it like 100%. Do it with your heart. Do it by the most powerful way you can do it. Be truly. That's the most important. And be different. I think it's the most important. Don't try to be anyone else that already exists. Try to be yourself.
Mostly it's like just believe in what you do, and and try the hardest you can, and try to enjoy it. Don't do it because it's something that it's sticking to your head. Try to get most fun out of it. But do it with passion. That's important.